Hey guys, it's Jordan here with Koda's Canine Academy, and I just thought that I would hop on real quick and answer a few questions that I've been receiving about the Train Your Own Service Dog mentorship program. I think that hopefully by the end of this video, I'll answer the most common questions that people have, but if you have any others, please feel free to reach out and I'll answer any other ones that you might have. So, the first question that I keep getting is what all does it include? So it includes lessons with me, whether virtual or in person, depending on where you're located, the availability for board and train, help with the selection and evaluation of your dog, help with the training from the time that you get them all the way up until you're ready to get paired with your certifying trainer, a copy of my book, a bunch of additional training resources, and access to the chat forum where not only will you have a one on one channel with me, so you can ask me any questions anytime, but you'll also have access to all the other chats, which are broken down into a bunch of different categories that cover pretty much anything and everything you can think of about dogs. So you will have unlimited resources online. You're also going to get a copy of my book. That way, no matter where you are or what you're doing, you will have access to knowledge and answers to questions that you might have about what's going on with your dog. The next question is, who is this program going to be best for? I'm just going to be completely honest here. If you have no experience training a dog and you have never trained basic obedience before, you don't know how to potty train a dog, you don't know how to handle like nipping, chewing, barking, any of that stuff, if you're completely novice to dog training, this is not going to be a good program for you unless you are able to train with me in person. Service dog work is so complex and it's so intense that if you're learning everything brand new from me for the first time, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to take a dog all the way from start to finish. What I see happen a lot is people who are too inexperienced. They'll start focusing on basic obedience, and in the meantime, there's some problem behaviors that are developing because they don't have enough skills to do it. And then they have to backtrack in their training to readdress those behaviors that they accidentally developed when they didn't have the skills prior. This is going to create a big yo yo effect in your training. It's going to make it very hard to continue progressing. And since service dog work is already so intense and already so long, you really don't want to be playing yo yo at all. You want it to be a constant progression forward. So if you don't have the skills or knowledge or ability to prevent problem behaviors from developing while you're doing those initial training and like all the basic stuff, it will take you forever and a day to move on to the complex stuff. Service dog training, as it is to get a dog where they should be and need to be, is usually anywhere between 18 months and 2 years. So, as you can tell, like you really don't want to spend any time backtracking if possible. It's probably going to happen no matter what. There's just certain situations and things that like you can't control. I understand that. But the goal should be always to be moving forward and progressing. So if you're somebody that doesn't have any experience, I'm not saying that you shouldn't work with me or that you shouldn't get the book or join the forum. I think that those would still be amazing resources for you. However, I would highly recommend finding a trainer that you can also work with in person locally, just so that they can have eyes on the dog, eyes on you more regularly, and be able to help you make those adjustments if necessary. So, other than that, if you have experience with training dogs and you know like how to like housebreak and do all that, there this program would be pretty good for you because you're not learning everything from me brand new and trying to apply it simultaneously, not letting anything else bad happen, right? So, yeah, so I just wanted to be completely honest about that because I don't want to see anybody waste their money thinking that I'm going to be able to tell them how to do anything and everything they need to know about a service dog with no prior experience. That'll be very, very difficult for you and very stressful. So, how long, if you do sign up, how long can you expect it to last? Honestly, that's 100% up to you. Um, I believe the ADA still has the guideline that to get certified, you have to be paired with a certifying trainer for at least 6 months. Unfortunately, I am not a certifying trainer. However, I am a whole lot cheaper than most certifying trainers out there. I'm still working on that. That is a goal of mine, so hopefully I'll be able to offer that to you guys sometime in the near future, but right now I can't. What I can do is take you from the time that you select your dog all the way up until you're ready to be paired with that trainer to finish out like the public access stuff and get tested out. By doing that, I'm hoping that I will be able to make this whole situation and experience a lot more cost effective for people, because if you were to go out and try to buy a service dog right now, you're looking at anywhere from probably $15,000 to $25,000. Very, very costly. And 90% of the price is what you're paying for the amount of time that people have spent training that dog already. So if that kind of puts it into perspective, like the amount of training that goes into it, it's a lot. Um, so those are all the most important questions that I've been getting asked recently. So if you have any other questions, like I said, feel free to ask them. I will do my absolute best to answer them. But otherwise, if you guys are interested in training your own service dog, I would highly encourage you to reach out and to work with us because we would love to guide you on your way. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day and thanks for listening.